Hello, hello. Continuation of Dungeon Keeper. This one's called Waterdream Worm. Anyways. So, first off, straight to the portal. And into the gold. I won't be creating a treasure room just yet. I usually leave that for later. Because I'll let my imps dig through all of this gold first, and then I just collect it by hand. You don't have to do this. I mean, this is just mid-maxing on my part. And as usual, you can only drop gold on claimed territories, so keep that in mind. Let's go down first. I've tried to put the music softer, but you can't really. I mean, as far as I can tell, you should install some drivers or something to make it work, but mine keeps throwing an error, so I'm just not gonna bother. Maybe put the sound a little bit louder, because apparently those drivers can install.
To build a lair for your creatures.
Yes, I will. Later. Stop telling me what to do.
So, just gonna dump everything here. Throw it in one big pile. The reason I'm doing this is because you can only pick up 8 things at a time, so I mean, it's just easier to go around with just one in hand. Put my treasure room here.
Need a bigger treasure.
Okay, since I've got more gold, I'm just gonna put some more imps. Keep it at around 12, 13 is fine.
To build a lair for your creatures.
And we can start digging towards the very, very, very obvious secret. I don't even know if we can call it a secret.
You need to build a lair for your creatures.
Okay, so let's start building a lair to shut this guy up. If you digging in multiple directions and you have more than one task for the imp, it's best to just prioritize whatever you want to complete first by throwing your imps down in that specific room. In this instance, I want to make a hatchery. I'm going to make it half hatchery, half training room, and the lair is going to be half lair, half library. Well, let's make more imps. It's taking forever. Around 20 should be sufficient. The workloads are all over the place. Anyways, so let's complete this lair. Come on. Bloody imps. Come on. Okay, there we go. Pretty much finished with the lair. We can continue with the hatchery. Maybe it's big. So you'll see by creating a 3x3 tile, it usually spawns a dummy for them to train on. They don't actually need the journeys to train. You can like literally create a one tile room, throw a monster inside the room, and it should train. But it fills up the room really, obviously. I find this redundant as well. I mean, there's no point in doing that unless you specifically want to train the monsters in a separate location because they keep fighting sometimes. So yeah. Your new library will attract monsters like the Warlock, who are interested in researching magic and dungeon designs. The evil mages are real bookworms as well as magically proficient themselves. Yeah, that's an understatement. They're extremely powerful. I mean, if you train them, because each level they get a spell, but they are glass cannons, so. Obviously, it's going to go straight into the library. I'm going to start throwing away the flies and beetles. You just throw them back into the portal and you can just dump them there and they'll go away. Go back to the underworld, I guess. And then you can, you know, keep an eye out for monsters that you actually want in your dungeon to spawn. So. And this is our secret training room that we found. Actually, making this training room was a little bit unnecessary because you can train over there, but I don't want my creatures to train over there because then they have to walk all the way back if they want to eat or get paid. I mean, it's just silly. You can actually sell this immediately if you want some extra gold. So I just sell it. I mean, I'm not gonna train anything here. So far away. I'm gonna start digging towards where the hero's sanctuary is. You actually just need one Warlock. So never mind, it's finished. But yeah, because there's only one spell, I mean, I only need one Warlock to research it quickly, and I'm gonna throw them in the training room and speed them up with the new spell they researched, which is Speed Demon. Or well, it says Speed Demon on the library book. Here it is. Yeah, speed demon. But for some reason, already your research bears fruit. The speed creature spell has been perfected. I don't know why they have speed demon, speed creature here. Flavor text is a little bit wonky, I guess. It is a very old game, so didn't really realize these things after, well, when playing it the first time. Also, you can immediately throw in your creatures to train, even if they haven't created the lair. But as soon as they level, they will immediately go back to create their lair, and then go back to training, which is quite nice. So you can just throw them in the training room if you don't want to wait for them to create their lair and then drop them again in the training room. I mean, you have to go back and forth. I mean, well, it doesn't really matter with this game. Especially the first few levels are very easy. I've got a bunch of work. Yeah, see, he leveled now, and this one leveled as well, and they're gonna go back to their lair. Let's just follow them. Even though they're sped up so slow. They should go to the training room immediately. Yeah, there you go. It goes back to training. Go away, beetle. I don't want you. I don't like you. Okay, so we're close to the Euro Sanctuary. I'm just gonna possess this imp. Dig around this general area. So you can dig through normal rock easily, but as soon as the Euro fortify their walls, you can't dig through it. It's intargetable. So.
It is payday.
Payday. So you want to create your rooms as close as possible, keeping the treasure room separate, of course, because later on you'll be getting doors and whatnot, and it'll be difficult to manage cold, and sometimes you don't want the creatures to be paid just yet. And it's easier to lock the treasure room closed with the doors, which we'll be getting later on, to keep out your monsters. And now we wait. Wait for the heroes. You see, this one is just chilling in the lair, in his lair, sleeping. So to increase the magnitude of your spells, you click and hold, basically. For me, I think it's the best to do this. I've noticed that if you just click, it does speed up the demon and it costs less, but it's a significantly shorter time. Ah, here they come. Goody two-shoes heroes. So there is a way to get inside of this sanctuary. If you dig around here at the bottom, you should be able to get inside easily, but I mean, there's no real point. They dig out in any case. You just patiently wait for them to come. I'm gonna throw some skellies at them. Come on, dwarf.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Let's go back in the training room.
Your minions are winning
They
the
make
battle.
short work of that wolf. Yeah, comes the rest of the heroes. Throw some demon spawns at them. I'm just gonna train up my warlocks
Your
as much
minions
as
are
I
winning the
can.
battle.
And now we take all of our imps. Come on, you guys need to claim tiles.
Your creatures are under attack.
Oh, there's one more. Let's see. Two
Your
more.
creatures are attacking the enemy.
So with the combat tab, you can also see what's going on, who's fighting who, and you can pick up a monster that's dying from the combat tab as well, which is quite useful. And here's the hero's room. They spawn out of this portal thing. I don't know why. But yeah, they come from up top, down to the dungeon. Most of my warlocks are level 4. At level 3 they get heal, which is extremely useful. Level 4 they get meteor, which is an extremely powerful AoE spell. But just watch out for friendly fire, because they can do quite a lot of friendly fire, warlocks. If you have a front line, don't let them go in before the warlocks, because they're just gonna get destroyed by the warlocks. Also, quite a funny thing is when the imps are working inside of the library and your warlock is level 2 or above, he's gonna keep on throwing fireballs at the imp, to try and get him out of the library, because he's annoyed. I actually love that. It's so cool. The first wave of attackers lie hacked to pieces on the floor and give you a domain that lives in their feelings, but it surely won't be long before they can launch another sort of... Oh yeah, they can. So I'm just going to throw in all of my warlocks, and they should actually take care of them. Because they have heal as well, I mean, I'm just gonna tank through most of the damage, considering the heroes, or all of them are level 1. And you can mid-max, this one's dying and I can pick him up so he doesn't die. And then I can possess him and I can force a heal. There we go. We met with success, Keeper. All those corpses will keep your hatchery topsoil fertilized. They also serve as a warning for other foolhardy adventurers, of course. So cool, so cool. I've realized sometimes they give different flavor texts. I've seen them say like imps are playing football with their hero's head and like things like that. It's very cool. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.